While we're recording, I just looked on Twitter.
It might break me. It's hilarious. Why is this news going to break me? Let's hear it.
All the listeners, I promise we are not going to get in some rabbit hole. This is all for fun. Everyone relax going into this topic. While we were recording, Kendrick dropped a trailer, his second trailer for his Super Bowl performance, where he was talking to SZA, and then she gets right behind him with the Gatorade cooler and throws it over like they just won the Super Bowl. She will be performing with him at halftime, which us and the rest of the world predicted would probably happen. All right, man.
What?
Nothing at all.
Listen, great.
Do we get a full SZA set?
We better. We better get a full SZA set. You better let SZA get a full set at the halftime show. Why not? Okay. SZA. Sounds great. Great songs. Looks great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We just spoke about John Legend in the Fire, man. Yes. You think the football players want to see Kendrick or SZA?
I think the football players will be focused on their halftime adjustments during that moment, and focused on the biggest game of their lives.
This is it's another day. This is another game. We already know our game plan. We know what we running.
Halftime adjustments mean nothing in the Super Bowl.
Nah, man, we don't adjust. You can't change a player's game in the ninth inning. You know that. This is who we are. This is what we do.
You was when you got here.
Yeah, this is who we are. This is how we got here.
Any coach that would allow their team to go to the TV to watch the halftime performance,
got to keep the team loose, man.
How did you even get to the Super Bowl?
Keep the team loose, man. Everybody be loose in the locker room. Just another day at the park, man. That's all that is.
We had predicted that he was going to bring out SZA as a guest to perform All the Stars because that was a hit. Now that between when we said that and today, Kendrick and SZA have damn near given us an EP of features together. Do we think any of those make it? And I like those songs a lot. Are they Super Bowl worthy yet? Or does they do All the Stars and then we get a SZA hit record set and then back to Kendrick and his hits?
I could see maybe they do 30 for 30. I think that makes sense at the Super Bowl.
Just like a quick little 15 seconds.
30 for 30 is a documentary, usually sports documentary type of thing. So at the Super Bowl,
because like
I get it.
Luther and Gloria are great. I do like those records a lot on GNX. Just out of Kendrick's and SZA's entire catalog, like where do you sneak those in at a Super Bowl?
I mean, Rihanna,
they're great new records.
Rihanna did some records that I don't think we thought she would have done. Right? Yeah, it happens. I think sometimes you just do the records that people love. It doesn't matter that you're at the Super Bowl. You do the records that you know people like.
I don't know about all that. What record from Rihanna? Let me pull this up. Apple Music that's still paying us more money than Spotify, even though they keep raising Spotify's rate. Rihanna started with Bitch Better Have My Money, Where Have You Been, Only Girl, We Found Love, Rude Boy, Work, Wild Thoughts, Pour It Up, All of the Lights, Run This Town, Umbrella, Diamonds. It's kind of a seal tight set list right there of hit fucking records.
No, hit records, but
nothing shocked me in that set list. Like, damn, she's giving us James joint.
I would have never
Get
guessed.
Over It was played.
I would have never guessed that she was going to perform Rude Boy.
Really?
Yeah. At the Super Bowl? No.
It's one of her biggest records.
So like I said, with SZA and Kendrick, they're going to perform their biggest records. It doesn't matter if the song fits the Super Bowl or not. I don't think you go into it with, is this a Super Bowl performance record? I just think you go with your biggest jokers.
I think the opposite. I think this is an amazing promo for their tour that's coming up. But I think they go Kendrick hits, All Stars, All the Stars, sorry if I'm getting that wrong. SZA does like 2 or 3, 4 of her hits, and then we get Kendrick right back to end the show. I don't know if they're going to sit there and do Luther. I just don't see it.
Can we have a real conversation now? Now that you got all that out.
I'm scared to, but sure.
What you scared of? I'm your man.
I'm scared all the time.
I just want to know.
I was born scared.
All right, so is this not a cheat code though? Can we just be like, cause y'all gonna paint me as this hater and all of that. I'm just saying.
Okay, is it a cheat code? Maybe, but is it also a very smart move? Do I think Kendrick Lamar could have done the Super Bowl halftime by himself? Absolutely. Him doing this tour with SZA, I think it was a good move.
Why?
They're doing stadiums. I need all the promo I can get. Any artist would. Everyone relax. I'm not saying Kendrick needs promo. They're doing a stadium tour. Any artist would need promo for that. They're both superstars. It's not like it's Kendrick opening up by SZA. It's a joint tour with stadiums. So yeah, if I'm about to do a stadium with the biggest platform, I might as well bring my co-star with me. Would you not?
You're not answering the question. Is it a cheat code?
What's the cheat code? I'm answering a question with a question I understand, but I want to know what you mean.
See, yeah, because now you're trying to paint me in this corner so I can come out swinging and look like the crazy fucking
I don't want that.
upset guy.
When
And I'm a hater
break,
and I'm a
Peach
fucking
came out
glazer.
the bathroom, I said, oh, fuck, we either got a good gift or the worst thing ever when I saw that trailer.
I'm just saying, like, let's just call it what it is.
If he would have announced it with SZA in the beginning, and it was like, all right, Super Bowl announcement, halftime will be SZA and Kendrick, the way it was maybe Beyonce, Bruno Mars, I could see your argument on that side. But it's been enough time and everyone has already thought that he could do the Super Bowl. You think Hove hired him saying, I'm only doing this if you bring SZA with you? I think Kendrick added her on after he already took it on. But what would be the cheat? What is he cheating? He already got the gig.
No, yeah, he got the gig.
Super Bowl is going to sell out with or without him bringing SZA on.
That's a fact.
Or bringing Kendrick on.
That's a fact.
So what's the cheat code? Or is it good marketing for the tour that I am about to put on?
Don't see you throwing that in there. It's obviously great. It's the biggest stage that either one of them have ever performed on. Obviously, it's great. It's a great promo opportunity. Mm-hmm. I'm not arguing that. It's smart. It's great business. But let's act like these cameras and these mics ain't on right now. Let's act like that. Can we act like that for 5 minutes?
Yes.
All right. So if any other artist did this, will we not be giving them shit for it?
Josh, can I get an espresso martini?
Will we not be getting shit for it? Will we not be giving them shit for doing this?
Okay. I don't even see the lights or the cameras.
I don't either.
But I still see them. So I'm giving you half an answer. The way you say, if Steph, Bron, everyone throws their rings on the table, everyone's going to look at that bubble ring and go, nah, I don't know if we count that.
Right.
I think every artist that did a solo Super Bowl halftime would look at Kendrick like, nah, I'm not counting that. Now me, I don't give a fuck.
No, it's great music.
But I don't care about
that.
I think every artist that carried a Super Bowl performance all by themselves would look at the other ones if they were to be on a list of like the greater ones and was like, no, man. Look what Rihanna did by herself. It was insane. But I also think what Dre did with Snoop, Mary, M, 50, and Kendrick was one of my favorites of all time. But I could see why Prince would fucking laugh at it with his Purple Rain performance.
Mm-hmm.
So I think some people would have asterisks, but we had Justin and I mean, I don't know. This happens all the time.
No.
Janet Jackson and Justin is what was, and I'm not saying SZA and Kendrick are that, but we've had this happen where there's two performers.
Now I could be wrong. No. Having somebody come out as a guest on your set, that happens.
Was it a cheat code with Beyonce Maroon 5? Like, is that a cheat code?
I'm asking you because right now it seems that it's being promoted as Kendrick and SZA halftime performance. Now, when Beyonce did it, or when other artists did it, yeah, they had people come out and do a guest song, But we're talking about now it's being announced as the Kendrick and SZA halftime show. At least that's what it just said on the promo.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like what we thought where we're like, he's going to bring SZA out and it's going to be
We knew that already. We knew that already.
I didn't anticipate
We anticipated
her
that
being
SZA
on the
would be
bill.
there.
But by the way, congratulations to SZA. That's
amazing.
Incredible.
Congratulations to both
girl
of them.
From Maplewood, New Jersey is now doing halftime Super Bowl.
Congratulations to Kendrick and SZA. I'm looking forward to this. I'm just saying, if we act like these mics and these cameras ain't on, are we having a conversation of, all right, man, did that load get a little heavy at them rehearsals and you start looking at that set list?
No. I'm not.
I'm
even
just
if the cameras
saying.
was off, I'm not letting you do that.
Because I'm getting my shit off. I'm getting my shit off. I'm getting my shit off.
Okay.
Let me get my shit off.
You're contradicting your shit because when we left that shit at the Barclays Center, Mr. Morale Tour, you said, oh my God, Kendrick Lamar put on damn near a Broadway play.
Absolutely.
How could you put on a show like that when you rap that many words in one fucking verse?
There's
no way I feel like Kendrick Lamar, who has done
Super Bowl.
It means I think he's capable of putting on a Super Bowl halftime show.
My auntie is a man now is not ringing off at the Super Bowl. Pepsi ain't stamping that.
So you're suggesting
Pepsi ain't stamping
that Kendrick, the low got too much during rehearsals, and then also Pepsi was like, nah, he's got to bring someone else in?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, can we
They all signed off on that before. I know we all say Hove is the majority person that picks the halftime. I'm sure he does.
It's more people.
But if you don't think Hove doesn't check with the major sponsors of the halftime show or who's going to be putting commercials at that time, you are strongly mistaken. They all was like, all right, Kendrick Lamar, cool. This is what we'll offer for advertising. They're not now like, yo, we need SZA there. I think it's a great addition.
That's not what I said. Why you keep trying to remix what I said?
Maybe I misunderstood.
I'm asking you, do you think these mics and cameras are not here? Look at me in my eyes.
Okay.
Look to me in my face.
I'm looking.
Do you think that Kendrick got there and got to his performances and rehearsals and was like, you know what, let me just bust this bag. Let me bust this down with SZA. Like, let's split this. It's me and SZA. Because he probably realized like, damn, I got to do, this is a lot of performing. This is a big field. I got to kind of like move around so many moving parts, things that he never did before. That's like the first time he's probably been on the stage this big. We can agree to that.
Yes.
With this many moving pieces.
This is by far the biggest platform
this is a tough thing to carry.
Most artists ever have had.
Exactly. So do we think that he got in rehearsal and looked back and was like, fuck yeah, we going on tour. Let me just bust this down with SZA.
No, not in the slightest. I think it's a big load for having to do a stadium tour and rehearse that with SZA. I think it was maybe a smart move to put those two things together. But in no way do I think Kendrick Lamar, as strategic and intelligent as we know him to be, would ever take a Super Bowl halftime gig not being confident in delivering. I don't think there's a world where that happens.
I'm not saying not confident in delivering. I'm saying
I think Kendrick Lamar is in shape. I saw him doing Mexican burpees in Brooklyn.
That's great.
He can move around that whole field.
For sure.
He'll be fine. I think it was a very smart move with everything him and SZA
It's
were going
obviously
to
a smart move. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying let's get to the decision of the smart move. How do we get to the decision of the move being smart? Like what conversations start happening internally?
I guess I know we're speculating on everything, but I'd rather like to know when the decision of the GNX tour being the SZA and Kendrick tour happened. Did that happen prior to the Super Bowl or after? If it happened after and that's something they wanted to do, yeah, I would remix that plan and go, well, let's use this opportunity to put on a performance that would end up promoting our stadium tour. Would you not do that?
Okay.
I don't think it's that crazy.
Listen, man, you know, I'm just looking at the optics, that's all. Either way, it's gonna be a great performance. Obviously, this is Kendrick Lamar and SZA that we're talking about. Two of the dopest artists that we have. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I would just like to know.
Now listen,
because we only 2 weeks away from the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
announcing is 2 weeks out. I just feel like again.
No, but to me that would be even crazy. You think 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, rehearsals would be going that bad that we would have to put together a whole new entire show and a promo?
No. You missed
what could have just been a rollout of what they wanted to do.
You missed what I'm saying. I feel like they knew the entire time that SZA was gonna perform.
Well, even
and have, but announce it like that from the gate though.
Why? Because I think all right. We got two.
Because then if you don't, then you leave room for people to speculate like, damn, why is it now Kendrick and SZA halftime show when it wasn't Kendrick and SZA halftime show when they first announced it?
Or what a
changed.
Strategic and well-planned rollout of, I have the most attention I've ever had in my life on me. Let's do the Super Bowl announcement of just me shooting the footballs. Then GNX comes out with 2 SZA features. Then SZA's Deluxe comes out with a Kendrick feature. Then we announce a stadium tour. Then let's announce the SZA and Kendrick Super Bowl thing.
So
that's a perfectly planned.
So you like that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
I understand the OVO conspiracies that they are low ticket sales, and I know as soon as I open Twitter, when we stop recording, they're like, yo, they had to do this because they weren't moving tickets. Nah, I really don't think that.
But why are you saying OVO conspiracies?
Because they're only coming from the OVO communities I see on Twitter.
Oh, I don't know nothing about it.
I don't see anyone that's not dangerously involved in the Twitter streets in this battle even commenting or caring that much about the ticket sales of Kendrick and SZA or that this is announced. Most people are, all right, cool. Even better. Now maybe we'll have some hoes at the Super Bowl party.
Okay. We're going to revisit this.
Because listen.
It's going to be maybe next year when they announce the next performer, but we're going to revisit this.
I've been to Super Bowl parties when Beyonce was performing at halftime. And then I've been to Super Bowl parties when it was Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and 50 Cent. And it was just me, you, and fucking Peach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now we can have some hoes finally when you add SZA to the mix.
Okay.
Are you saying Kendrick scares the hoes?
That's exactly what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. And that's what them niggas said
That's
at the
not
rehearsal.
hating, though.
That's what they said at the rehearsal. They
I
was
know
like,
a lot of beautiful
nah,
women.
fam, we ain't gonna do all this rapping at the halftime. Like we need some R&B to break this shit up.
You don't think Lose Yourself scared the hoes?
Yeah, but that was just for a couple seconds though.
And I think All Right brought it back.
Yeah, but that was, again, a couple seconds.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Kendrick got joints that women like. First of all, women
I'm not
like,
saying they don't.
I'm talking about the stereotypical hoe shit.
I'm not saying he don't. Because you be trying to make it seem like I'm saying something I'm not saying.
I don't make you seem anyway.
I'm telling you exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that it looks like, I'm not saying that this is what it is. I'm saying it looks like a conversation was had and that a decision was made to kind of like promote this in a different way. Because it's like, yes, we have the stadium tour coming. We know that. Everybody's looking forward to that show with him and SZA. I just think it's a little eyebrow raising to announce this 2 weeks away from the Super Bowl when you could have announced this the same time y'all announced the tour.
We got a microwave society where they forget things and move on from things immediately. This is how people need to promote things now. A bunch of reminders of new information as close to the date as possible.
Okay.
Because casual people are going, oh shit, Super Bowl is in like 3 days. All right. Oh shit, here's an announcement to remind me of that.
Okay.
You think they'll announce Lefty Gunplay coming out?
I don't think Pepsi is. I don't think they would.
You don't think he aligns with their...
No, I think they staying away from that. I don't think they touching that brand.
I would like to see Lefty.
At the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yo, see, this is where I sound like a hater. Like, he's lying. You would not like to... What's up with you, man?
Okay.
What's up?
No,
what's up
I'm
with
fucking
you?
around. I would laugh if he took all the features from GNX and brought them out as someone that likes their verses.
Oh, if you're going to do that, you got to bring all of them out.
And to me, that would be... I would laugh like, yo, go ahead, Kendrick.
Oh, no.
I fucking love... Like, that's amazing.
Listen, I wouldn't be mad at it.
The fact that you got that off at the Super Bowl, I would respect that like you would not believe.
Same. Now, if you bring all of them and get those records off at the halftime show, I got to respect that.
Okay, now we have seen... God, I don't want to do a whole TDE thing, but I have to ask this question. Now that it's SZA and Kendrick, and we know, based off the Not Like Us video, that Kendrick is still on amazing terms with TDE. Do you think Top nudges him a little bit and says, all right, it's you and SZA. Do we bring out Q, Soul, J-Rock? Do we do the TDE reunion for real? Because with the Amazon Prime Victory Lap shit, yeah, they were all there, but at separate times. The whole TDE reunion, does that happen at the Super Bowl? And I love that you've admitted your bias. So take the bias out. Does that not put TDE in the conversation of greatest label of all time if all of them come out at the Super Bowl?